Hey, it's Amelia here, certified Baptiste Power Vinyasa teacher, and I am offering the sequence for those of you who are learning how to teach Journey into Power, and if you're students and you want to learn the sequence to get it into the body and get it into the mind. So if you're new to this practice, please consult your doctor if you have any physical sensations, any sharp pain, any pain at all, and the rest of you, enjoy. And everybody take care. Practice ahimsa. All right, get your yoga mat. So the two sections of Journey into Power I'm going to lead you through today is one, integration, and the second is awakening. So let's start in integration in child's pose. The intention here to integrate the body, mind, and the breath. In Journey into Power, we practice Ujjayi breath, where you inhale through the nostrils and exhale through the nostrils. This opening child's pose is a great time to also set your intention, your sankalpa. Breathe into your intention. And then exhale, release attachment to outcomes and results. One more breath. Let something go. Downward facing dog. This first downward facing dog, go ahead and pedal out the feet, the ankles, twist side to side. Connecting to what you feel, the hands pressing down into the mat, feeling the balls of the feet pressing down into the ground. And come into stillness. Ragdoll. Step the feet together, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. And then one Om together. Inhale. Let's move into awakening, extended mountain pose. Forward fold, halfway lift, high to low plank or chaturanga dandasana, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. 5 breaths. In the traditional Journey into Power, we hold 5 breaths in these downward facing dogs. And depending on the length of the class, you may add 3 to 5 sun salutation A's. Step to the front, halfway lift, bow down empty. Let's do 4 more sun salutation A's, extended mountain pose. Forward fold, halfway lift, chaturanga dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Step to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Third sun salutation A. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Knowing that you can always modify with the knees down to the ground. As you flow through your chaturanga, meet in downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Fourth sun salutation A. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain pose. Fifth sun salutation A. Surya Namaskar A. Halfway lift. Step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Moving into Surya Namaskar B. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, thunderbolt. Sometimes called lightning bolt, sometimes called Utkatasana. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Step or jump back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, right foot forward. Breathe. High to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep the exhale. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Then inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in. And then breathe out, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. You can feel the intention of this sequence, increasing the vitality, awakening the body and the mind. Step or jump forward, halfway lift, bow down empty. Inhale, thunderbolt, forward fold, halfway lift, high to low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Keep the exhale. When you step into your warrior 1, then you inhale and then flow through vinyasa. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Keep the exhale, left foot forward, warrior 1. Now inhale as the arm reach up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Step or jump forward. We'll go right into Thunderbolt. That halfway lift is optional. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Keep that exhale. Warrior one. Right foot forward. Now inhale. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one. Left foot forward. Inhale. Reach the arms up. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. You can feel how the sequence, the repetition of the sequence, the Surya Namaskar B, can really awaken the body. Warm up from the fingertips to the toes. Breathe in. Let something go. Jump to the front. Let's go right into Thunderbolt. Inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right foot forward. Breathe and hold. And then flow. Getting into the rhythm of Journey into Power. Left foot forward, warrior one. Reach the arms up and flow. High to low plank, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. So I'm teaching 5 Sun A's and 5 Sun B's, which we would typically do in a 90-minute class. In a 60-minute class, it's more like 3 and 3. Breathe in, breathe out, jump to the front, halfway lift, bow down empty. Inhale, Thunderbolt. Take one more Sun Salutation B, forward fold. Halfway lift, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, right foot forward, warrior one, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left foot forward, warrior one, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Now, so let's move into the Sun Salutation B with variation. Reach your right leg high, bend your knee, open upper hip, flip your dog. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Side plank or Vasisthasana. You can stack the feet on top of each other, or you may offer to your students to drop the bottom knee down. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg high. Bend your knee, open upper hip, flip your dog. Side plank, Vasisthasana. Again, take any variation. Your variation might be lifting the top leg high, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath in awakening. Drop down into a child's pose. So this journey into power, even just in the first two sections, integration and awakening, a powerful way to warm up the body, shift from thinking to sensing. And we're going to wrap up this class by laying on your back, hug your knees into your chest. And of course, there's more sequences or more sections in the sequence. Hug your right knee in. Maybe rotate through the ankle. Hug your left knee in. Maybe rotate through that ankle. And then both knees in. Bring your forehead up to your knees. Let's take a supine twist, right arm out, knees to the left. So we're jumping right into deep rest. I know you can probably hear me breathing hard as I was teaching and speaking the poses, practicing while I'm teaching. So here the invitation is slow down the breath. Relax the neck, relax the body. Back to center, hug in. Supine twist, left arm out, and let the knees drop to the right. 5 breaths. So at this point in the class, since you're moving into Shavasana, feel free to remove any ponytails or anything that's keeping you from completely surrendering the back of the head down into the mat. And then back to center, hug in. Let's take a happy baby just to open up through the hips before we come into Supta Baddha Konasana and then Shavasana. So as you slow down, notice the heart rate slowly lower. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Start with your hands on your belly and your heart. Acknowledge yourself for this experience of integration. To integrate the body, mind, and the breath. And awakening the body, warming up the body, moving the body. Awakening your awareness of what you experience when you mindfully move from pose to pose. And a reminder that our yoga practice invites us to calm the fluctuations of the mind. Relax the head, maybe rotate the head side to side. Maybe notice if the chin can tuck under towards the chest and lengthen the back of the neck. In Journey into Power, we're intentional in how we create each posture, how we hold the posture, how we get into the posture, how we transition in and out. Two more breaths in Supta Baddha Konasana. Shavasana. So I'll watch the time. May you enjoy 5 minutes here in Shavasana. Let the back body completely sink down into the earth. let the breath be easy. So you can loosen the efforting in the Ujjayi breath. And actually let the breath become quieter. Enjoy the remainder of this Shavasana, this deep rest in silence. At the end of this 5 minutes, you'll softly hear me awaken you out of your Shavasana. Relax, enter deep rest. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. And place your hands on your belly and your heart. And keep your eyes closed or open them 5 more breaths. Acknowledging yourself for showing up. This journey into power. This journey to self. With each sound of the bell, inviting you to awaken the body and the mind, Bring movement to the body if that would feel good. Maybe reaching the arms up above the head. And a full body breath, inhale. And then sigh, cleanse and clear out, empty that breath. Roll over to your side. Integrate your practice into the body, into the mind, into the cells. Bring any benefits of your practice into your life off the mat. Slowly press up to a seat. If it's comfortable for you to keep your eyes closed, keep them closed. And if not, keep your eyes open. And create this posture with intention, sitting up tall on your spine. Relax in the face and the shoulders. Let's seal our class together with one Om. Inhale. Thumbs to your third eye. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. And thanks, we bow down. Thank you for joining me today to learn about Journey into Power. Whether you're a teacher or a student, may you bring these teachings of integration and awakening into your life off the mat. Thanks for being here. Peace out.